These are two parallel lines we have. PQRS is two parallel lines in that angle formed. If angle A is 50 degree, what about angle B, students? 180 minus 50, angle B would be how much? How come 30 degree? Sorry, not 100. 130, right? What's the total value, students? 180 degree. If angle A is 50, angle B should be 130 degree, right? Now what I'll do, yes, look. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll erase this. I'll keep the same protractor on. Look, XY is a transversal line. XY. Look at XY. It's a transversal line. I'll place a protractor here on this part. So now tell me, what are the two angles we have? What are the two angles, students? Angle C and angle B. If angle B is 130 degree, what will be angle C? If this is a straight line, 180 minus 130, angle C should be, how come 150? What is 180 minus 130? 50 degrees. Yes, angle C is 50. Look, I've written the values. Now, the protractor, the same protractor, I'll place it below. What are the two angles formed? Angle C and D. Okay, if angle C is 50 degree, what about angle D, students? 180 minus 50? 130 degrees. Very good. 130 degrees. 130 degrees. Which two angles are equal? In the first line, PQ, which two angles are equal? Angle B and angle D. What is the alphabet formed here? What's the alphabet formed? X. Remember yesterday I taught you in X, which two angles will be equal? Opposite angles should be equal. 50 and 50, right? So here, from here we got to know that opposite angles are equal. In wherever X alphabet is given, opposite angles are equal. We call it as vertically opposite angle. Which two angles are equal? Angle A is equals to angle C, and angle B is equals to angle. What do you call them? They are formed on the vertex, right? So we call vertically. Are they straight line or opposite? Are they in straight line or opposite? What's the name given to them? What's the name given? Vertically opposite angle. Vertically opposite angles. In the same way, students. What about angle E? What about angle E? If I place a protractor, if angle E is 50 degree, what is angle F? Yes. Now look at G and F. Look at G and F. If I keep a protractor here, what will be the value of G? 50 degree. Very good. 50. Then what about angle H? Again, how many vertically opposite angles are formed here? How many pairs? Two pairs are formed. Angle E is equal to G. Angle F is, this is possible only when which two lines should be parallel? PQ and RS. Yes. Parallel lines can be like this, or it can even be like this. Look at parallel lines. Angles will be formed in these two vertices. Okay, if you understand the first one, second one also will be easy. Fine. Now, total students in we have two parallel lines. Total, how many vertical opposite angles are there? How many pairs of vertically opposite angle? Four pairs of vertical opposite. Yes. Make a note of this. The two lines, parallel line, dot two parallel lines, vertically opposite angle. So two parallel lines will have four pairs of vertically opposite angles. Right? A, B, C, D along with angles 50, 130, all these things. vertically opposite. Is this clear? Did you understand? Four pairs of vertically opposites. Okay, just a minute. Next, students, vertically opposite is done. Next one. Okay, vertically opposite concept is done. These are the vertically opposite angles. Now compare the first parallel line. This let me take this point as hmm, vertex. It is a vertex. I'll take it as I and this point as J. Look at I and J. Two different vertices. Okay, two different vertices. Now compare these two parallel lines, students. Angle A is equal to which one? Angle A is equals to, look at the values. On the same place, what's the other angle we have? In the second, on the same place, what's the other angle we have? Angle E, the values also are equal. 50 degrees, values also equal. Where angle B is given, same position but different parallel line. Which one do we have? Same position, angle F. Next, angle C. Tell me the other combination, angle C and G. Next, angle B and angle H. Are all the values also equal? All the values equal. So this we call it as corresponding angles. You all would have heard it right in 6th standard, 7th, 8th standard. This is the actual meaning of it. Corresponding angles. So all this year blindly all would have studied what is corresponding without knowing the meaning. This is the meaning of corresponding angle. So can you tell me what is corresponding, students? In a parallel line, are they in the same position? Right? Same position, different, yeah, different line. The angles on the same position and different lines are called corresponding angles. How many corresponding angles do we have? Four corresponding angles. Four vertically opposite angles, four corresponding angles. All of you understood what is corresponding angles? Yes. Any doubt? Corresponding vertically opposite. Okay, we have four. Next concept. Total, we have four types like this: vertically opposite, corresponding, interior alternate angle. Now, this is most important concept: interior alternate. Fine. Now, let us observe these two parallel lines. What is interior and what is exterior, students? Any angle formed between these two are known as interior, right? All the angles. Yes. Remember, all the angles which forms under between these two parallel lines are called interior angles. Interior angles. Fine. In this, which two angles are equal? Look at all the four angles inside. Which two angles are equal? Angle C is equal to E. And how are they placed? Yes. How is angle C and E related? The next two, one right, one. They're not vertically opposite. Did I tell vertically opposite? Why do you all rush up like this? How can it be vertically opposite? Are they formed on the same vertex? Who's giving wrong Are they formed on the same vertex, students? I and J are two vertices. Are they formed? No. So wait, let me explain. Are these interior angles? Right? Interior. Okay. How are they related? Are they next to each other or alternate? Alternate. You'll know what is alternate. What do you mean by alternate? Alternate is one after the other, right? Yes. Alternate is one. Look here. If I take C, if I start from C, students, C, D, E, F. I'll write here C, D, E, F. So what is alternate to C? What is one after the other? C and E. D and F, right? So what do you call this? Interior. How are they related? Alternate, right? So what do you call interior alternate angles? What do we call them? Interior alternate angles. What are the other two angles which are equal? 130 and 130, D and F. So we'll have only two pairs of interior alternate. If these two are interior alternate, what are the four angles which are formed outside? Can you all tell me exterior alternate angles? What are exterior alternate angles? Angle P. Yes. Alternate exterior alternate angle. Look at exterior alternate BAHG. What are the angles we have? BAH and G. In this, which is alternate, students? Which two are alternate? B and H. Yes. Can you see the values? 130 and 130 degrees. 130, right? So they are formed outside the parallel lines. Yes, they are formed outside the parallel lines and they're equal. What do you call them? Alternate, exterior alternate angles. What is the other pair of exterior alternate angle? Angle A and angle. Make a note of this. So corresponding angle is same position, different lines corresponding. Interior alternate angle is inside, which is formed inside in alternate position. So we have four pairs of vertically opposite, four pairs of corresponding, and interior exterior angle. Interior alternate and exterior alternate angles. Completed all of you all? Anya, Angel, any doubts? Bhargavi, Kia, not Kia, Dia. Fine. Can you tell me alternate angle students? Alternate, sorry, vertically opposite angles. Tell me all vertically opposite. See, vertically opposite, is it, will you compare the same vertex or different vertex? Vertically opposite is same vertex. Yes, same vertex. Tell me vertically opposite angles. A is equal to C. See, vertically opposite. Yes, this is one vertex. This is one vertex, and this is another vertex. Next, angle B is equals to. All of you should unmute and answer vertically opposite. Next, angle E will be equal to angle G. Next, angle H. Yes, if you still have doubt, confusion in this, vertically opposite. Look here, vertically opposite angle. In vertically, we write alphabet V is given, right? Vertically opposite. Okay, just try to extend this to the. Imagine this. Can you see vertex? Two angles will be equal. So what do you call them? Vertically opposite angle. Now can you tell me corresponding angles? What are the corresponding angles here? Will you compare both the vertex or what? For corresponding angle. Yes, you have to compare both, right? Different position. Can you tell me all the corresponding angles? Angle E. Correct. Next, angle B is equal to angle C is equal to. Yes. Yes, you can write G, DH or HD. Both are same. Angle D is equals to G or H is equals to D. Sorry, D is equals to H or H is equals to D. These are corresponding angles. Interior alternate angles. What are interior alternate? E, angle F. Very good. Yes. Interior, I'm talking about inside the parallel line. Exterior alternate angle. 1 minute, 1 minute. Angle A is equals to angle B. Yes, this is parallel line concept. Okay, parallel line. When two parallel lines are given, these are the values we get. Then the last concept is allied angles. Allied angle. So what is the sum of D and E students? If I add these two, what am I getting? 50 plus 130. 180, right? Remember this. There is last one more concept left in this 180. Okay, look at the other side. What are we getting? Angle C plus angle F, 180, right? Yeah. What about angle A and H? 180. This side, 180. So this combination, last combination is D and E. Okay. Interior, we studied interior alternate. They are alternate. But what is D and E students? Aren't they in the straight line? Right? So these kind of combination we call D. Yes. What is the sum of these angles? If you add them, you should get 180. Remember, they are not equal. Don't get confused with these four. These four are totally different. Are they equal to 180 or equal students? Angles, are they equal or sum is 180? Right hand side. They're equal, right? Okay. Their sum is not 180. Look at angle A and C. Do you think A and C sum is 180? Add A and C, what do you get? 50 plus 50 is 100. So vertically opposite, corresponding interior alternate, exterior alternate. These sums are not equal to 180. Their angles are equal. But here, the next concept which I'm going to teach is their sum should be equal to 180. Which two angles will be equal to 180 here? angle D plus E. Angle D plus angle E is equals to 180 sum. Next side, angle C plus angle. Yes, we call it as allied angles. What do you call them? Co-allied angles. Right? What do you call them? Co-allied angles. In the same way, what about AH students? A and H, even they are known as co-allied angles. Their sum should be equal to what? Sum should be equal to 180 co-allied angles. Right? I'll give you all one question for homework. Take down this and you have to complete. You'll have to name all the what are the four types of angles we have? Pairs, corresponding angles, vertically opposite, then interior alternate, and angle. Yes. Co-allied angles. Co-allied angles sum should be equal to 180. Fine. Take down this question, try it for homework and complete it. There are two lines XY, UV. UV and XY. I'll give you two lines. Okay, let me name these two lines as ABCD. ABCD. Okay, and this transversal line, I'll name it as XY. XY. Fine. See, this angle, students, I'll name it as PQ. Take down this question. PQRS TUVW. Take down this question. And I'll give any one value. I'll give value B. Value B is equals to 60 degrees. Will you all find, is it possible to find all the angles if only one value is given? Is it possible? Yeah, try this, students. If angle B is 60, what about angle T? Angle T? All should answer. Yes, all of you will unmute. 60, what is the reason? What's the reason? Vertically opposite. How is it alternate? Who told alternate? Why is it alternate? Here. There. Aren't they on the same vertex? Opposite? Yes. Which alphabet is given here? Which alphabet is this? Angle X? Right? 60 degrees. T also will be 60. Angle. Yeah, try this one question, students. Try one question. Find all the angles. Find all the angles. It's a simple question. Don't need for homework. Complete it here. Complete here. Find all the other angles. I'll just give one angle 60 degree, B and T. With reasons you'll have to write. Write it with reason. Corresponding, vertically opposite, interior alternate, all those things. Angel, did you understand? Ananya, Angel, Bhargavi. Okay, find the value, students. Vertically opposite. Apply. Uh, Imagine there's a protractor, straight line. Try it. This is actually a 7th standard concept. Parallel line corresponding, all this was 7th. Last question, last part. Okay, done. How long, students? Within 20 seconds, you'll have to complete. If V is 60, what about angle T? Then where will you place a in a straight line, right? Straight line. Angle T is 60 degree. What about angle U? Angle U. Ah, that's it. Why did you all take so long? What about angle W? 120. So total, how many protractors can we place here? Top one and down one, right? So what is 180 plus 180? 180 plus 180 degrees. That is why you call, what is a full circle value? Full circle value is 360 degrees. Yes, this is why they call full circle is 360 degree. Okay, all this I'll explain when we study circles concept. Mostly for midterm, you'll meet. Yes, unmute the call. Now mute. There is a lot of background noise. Next concept, angle V, students. Okay, let me take angle U. Angle U and angle Q. How are they related? Corresponding 120. Okay, I'll ask one by one. Yeah, Ananya, how is angle P related to T? How is P and T related? So what will be the values? 60 degree. Okay. Next, uh, Angel, how is R and T related? How are R and T related? Yes. Where are they? Where are these two angles? R and T, inside or outside the parallel line? Inside the parallel line, A, B, and C, D, right? So they're in the same line or alternate position? Are in an alternate position. So what do you call them? Interior, alternate angle. So what will be value of R? 60. Or you can even relate with angle P. Angle P will be equal to which one, students? Vertically opposite. Angle P and angle R. Even that is same. Next. Yeah, Bhargavi, S is related. How is S related to W? How are S and W related? Hmm. Just imagine, just check where what I'm comparing. Are they on the same line or different line? S and W. S and W are in same line. Are they in the same parallel line? S and W. How can they lie on the same line? Where is S lying? On which line? AB. S is on AB. What are the two parallel lines here, Bhargavi? Why are you not concentrating? What are the two parallel AB and CD? Where is S here? Is it on AB? Where is W? CD. So they are in different lines, but in the same position. They are on same position. Both are bottom, same position, right? Bottom right. So what do you call them? What do you call these kind of triangles as? Corresponding angles. Can you tell me all the relation for angle S, students? S is equals to W. How is S and Q related? How is S and Q related? Vertically opposite angle. Yeah. How is S and U related? They are inside the triangle. Interior alternate angle. Look, for one question, we'll have three different combinations. You have to practice this. Corresponding angle, vertically opposite, interior alternate. Clear? Understood? Yeah, now I'll give one question for homework. You all can copy that. And I want you all to find all the combinations. Same like this. Try it like this. Take down. Take down the question. We'll end the class. AB is a transversal line, cross line. X, Y, P, Q. Then, no, I'll shuffle the alphabets. You all have to write all the values, students. You have to write all the corresponding interior everything. L, I, R, M, C, O, V, W. Take down this question. And I'll give one value. I'll give one value. You have to find all the other values and write the answer. Angle R is 55 degrees. Only one value is given, 55. You should calculate all the other values and write all the corresponding vertically opposite interior, exterior alternate angles. Take down the alphabets properly, students. Done? Okay, if you have done, you all can leave. Whoever has copied can leave. That's it for log in tomorrow. Yes, bye. All can leave.